There are moments in life when a single sentence, a single quote, can shift something deep within us, like a whisper from the soul or a breeze that moves 1,000 leaves. Come with me now. Let's walk through 20 timeless truths, quotes not merely to be heard, but to be felt. Let them sink into your heart, reshape your mind, and perhaps heal something silent inside. Just stay tuned till the end of this video and discover inspired wisdom. All right, let's get started. An old man sits alone on a bench under a tree. He was 82. Wrinkles carved from years of wisdom lined his face. I asked him what he'd learned after all this time. He smiled and said, "It's not the years in your life that matter, but the life in your years." That one sentence made me sit beside him in silence. I suddenly realized maybe I'd been rushing, but not really living. A young woman cries in the rain outside a hospital. Grief has no language, only presence. She lost someone she loved and nothing made sense until she read a note he left behind. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. That quote became her anchor. Pain didn't vanish, but meaning began to bloom. We spend our lives clinging to people, to memories, to the version of ourselves we used to be. But sometimes freedom begins with letting go. Sometimes letting things go is an act of far greater power than defending or hanging on. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. In the noise of the world, we forget the soul has a voice, a whisper, but we must become still to listen. Your task is not to seek for love, but to seek and find all the barriers you have built against it, Rumi says. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how, Friedrich Nietzsche says. The wound is the place where the light enters you, said by Rumi. Pain has purpose, not always immediately, but eventually. Every scar carries a seed of wisdom, waiting to bloom. Seneca quoted that, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one, Bruce Lee quoted. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment, quoted by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Sometimes the deepest wisdom isn't about answers. It's about learning to sit with the questions and still choosing courage. The best way out is always through. Robert Frost quoted, "Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions." Dalai Lama quoted, "You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop," quoted by Rumi. You are more than you were told, more than your mistakes, more than the sum of your fears. Children learn more from what you are than what you teach, W.E.B. Du Bois quoted. Wisdom is not taught, it is lived. Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things, quoted by Robert Brault. The laugh over coffee, the walk with a friend, the song at sunset, these are not small things. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein said, "The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away," said by Pablo Picasso. You were not born to just survive, you were born to shine, to serve, to love. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection, Buddha said. People will forget what you said, forget what you did, but never forget how you made them feel, quoted by Maya Angelou. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever, Mahatma Gandhi quoted. And so, dear soul, if even one of these quotes settled into your spirit, if even one helped you see clearer, then something within you has already begun to change. This isn't just a video, it's a turning point. Let your thoughts be reshaped. Let your life begin again today.
Hello, now we've come to the end of this short story, and if you find this short story helpful, please kindly share it to people out there so that they can also get ideas from it. And also, I'm going to see you in my next video. Just kindly subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.